Can you guess what one of my favorite comic book events of all time is? This is Dark Knight's Metal #1, signed by Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder. This was my Valentine's Day gift this year from my wife. This event is so important because it would literally reshape the entire DC multiverse. And I want to talk about this book, why this event is so great, and why I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Let's take a closer look. Okay, here it is, Dark Knight's Metal #1, writer Scott Snyder and artist Greg Capullo, and both of their signatures are right here. That is so awesome. They are the dynamic duo of Batman in my eyes. They had one of the best Batman runs of all time, and I actually have that run in omnibus form. So here's the first half of their run in omnibus form. What's really cool is that you get the Court of Owls in here, and the Court of Owls come into play in Dark Knight's Metal. There's a Talon from the Court of Owls. Here we go. There's the Court of Owls. So everybody knows that they created the Court of Owls and how cool of a, underground society and set of villains they are for Batman. So why are they important to this? Well, they basically set up the Dark Knight's Metal event. They're important to lay the groundwork for this event to happen. And it's really cool how he incorporated part of his Batman run into this DC event. So there's a lot of different DC events. Blackest Night, for example, is a really good one. Then there's all the different crises. You have Crisis on Infinite Earths, you have Final Crisis, Infinite Crisis, and so on. This is in my top 3, though, at least, Marvel or DC. This introduces so many really amazing things. For example, we get the Batman Who Laughs out of Dark Knight's Metal, which is so cool. He's one of the big bads now in the DC universe. You also get the evil Batman versions of the Justice League, all as basically Batman from the Dark Multiverse that kind of stole their powers in a way. It's like a dark Batman Justice League that they have to go up against that the Batman Who Laughs is bringing with him from the Dark Multiverse. So crazy. I love the concept. You get the Dark Multiverse, you get the World Forge, Plus you get to see all of our main characters here kind of dressed up in really cool gear that's like, metal. Plus there's a really great moment in here for Wonder Woman that I absolutely love, where it's not in this book, but it's in one of the later issues of this event, where basically she's like, okay, we're not going to make it, her and Hawkgirl, but we're going to go out and we're going to take as many of these people with us as we can. We're going to scream, we're going to yell, they're going to hear a war cry, and we're going to go out fighting. And it's just a really special moment, and it's one of the reasons why I love Wonder Woman so much. And I think Scott Snyder does such a great job writing her. And there's more than that goes on in this event that's really great. These are just the things like kind of off the top of my head I can think about that I really loved about this story. So yeah, it's just a really cool book. It's in great condition, and having both the signatures is really awesome. And I'm just super happy to have this really cool graded comic in my collection.